So Portugal are out of the World Cup, and I mean, what else can I say other than these players absolutely disappointed Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest of all time, and he's my GOAT. Now the thing is, I wanted Portugal to win the World Cup. However, I knew going into the Spain match, Portugal's not gonna win. These players don't play together. They play like they've never played together, and they play like they are not quality players. Now Ronaldo is 41. I understand he is not in his prime, but I mean, at least try and play and try and connect with this guy. At least try something. But Bruno, let's first talk about Bruno Fernandes. This guy, for this entire tournament, besides that one assist he gave for Ronaldo, which it was against Uzbekistan, that was a good assist. I don't know what else to tell you. A good assist and one of the only good plays that he did in this entire World Cup. But in all the matches that I did watch of him in the World Cup, matches that I even lost sleep over, or not lost sleep, I can't say lost sleep, but rather ruined my sleep schedule. I was watching this guy for a full 90 minutes for almost all the matches, and he is overrated. He dropped a monumental stinker against Spain. And I know all of the Bruno Glazers are gonna come at me with stats. They're gonna say, oh, he assisted all these goals in the Premier League, he broke records, all these things. I don't care. This guy is terrible when he's actually on the pitch. He is a glorified stat merchant. He performs against the small clubs, assists and scores in the games that are very small. But when it's actually big matches, then he's no way, he's a ghost. And Ronaldo deserved better. I knew he wasn't going to win the World Cup, but at least like some type of energy or some type of togetherness, unity between the team, that's all a person needed. A fighting spirit at least. These players after Spain scored, for that full 6 minutes that they were playing like they were ahead and they were passing the ball around like they are in the lead. And then another player that is also overrated, and let me be honest with you, you guys are going to call me a hypocrite, Vitinha. Now, I made a video about him a few weeks ago in which I said Real Madrid should sign him. He is one of the best midfielders, and at club level he is, but he was trash. I don't know what his game plan was, and I don't even know what to say. He was a complete ghost. Put on multiple spooky performances for this entire World Cup, and I think he is also quite overrated. The only players in the Portugal team that I honestly thought played for the badge, played for their countries, and played quite well was João Cancelo, Renato Veiga, Ruben Dias, Nuno Mendes, and that was pretty much it. Ronaldo, I can't put him in the same bracket. Ronaldo, he has done the most for Portugal in his entire career. If there's any player that wanted the World Cup the most with Portugal, it was him. So I'm not going to add him into the equation, but it was just the defense. Oh yeah, and Diogo Costa, Nuno Mendes, João Cancelo, Renato Veiga, Ruben Dias. Those were the only players that played like they wanted to win. And listen, I am coping when I say all these things. I am trying to get over the fact that Portugal got knocked out. But it's like, what does this even mean for the GOAT debate? The GOAT debate is a big debate. We know about this. I don't have to explain it. I think statistically, media-wise, Messi is the GOAT. When it comes to media, and if you take a football fan that does not watch football and you put them straight into the football world and they ask who's the greatest of all time, and they look at the stats, look at the trophies, they're gonna say Messi's the GOAT. That is completely fine. But for me, who's someone that watched both of them, and I grew up as a Madrid fan, so obviously Ronaldo's my GOAT, I can't say full blown that Messi is the GOAT. Because of many reasons. That's what I'll say. I'm not gonna become a conspiracy theorist, but there's many reasons why I don't think Messi is the full-blown GOAT. Matter of fact, even in this World Cup, he should have been red carded in the first game. You can't put on that challenge and then not even pick up a card. But either way, I'm not turning this into a Messi hate video. But Ronaldo, he was always someone that would not get such type of favor. Now the thing is, what does Cristiano do next? He will probably just stay at Al Nassr, probably retire from international football. I don't even think he must play the Euro. Let this be your last stand. The World Cup, retire from internationals after this World Cup. Let it end here. I think the Euro, it's just gonna get worse. I think these players are gonna get worse. The Portugal team is gonna get worse. So I want Ronaldo to retire from international so that I don't have to support Portugal. Because Portugal, that entire team, it's like they're playing like they hate Ronaldo. They're playing like they wanted to lose this World Cup so that Ronaldo cannot be at the next World Cup and then they can play like they want to win. And I never want to hear of these players again. I don't want to hear about how good Bruno Fernandes is. I don't want to hear about how good Vitinha is. I don't want to hear of how good João Neves is. I don't want to hear any more of these players. They are not that good, to be honest. They are so-called the best midfield in the world because they have three of the best individual midfielders. But I mean, even individual brilliance-wise, they were nowhere. Put them against Spain. Spain had Pedri, Rodri, Dani Olmo. They had a lot of good midfielders, and I think those are the actual best midfielders. The Spain midfield, that is the actual best midfielders. João Neves, Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes, they are not supposed to be that highly rated. But honestly, I'm not even over Bruno Fernandes yet. I feel like we need to still speak more of him. In the entire match, all he does is put in stupid crosses, stupid passes. And there was many times, even in the Congo match, Ronaldo makes a good run with the ball. He throws 4 defenders with him. Now there's a chance for Bruno. Ronaldo passes it to Bruno. Guess what Bruno does? He gets that ball and he runs back. He runs back, completely destroys the move. This guy, it's either his ego that made him do that. That's what makes me think like this player, something was not right. Something with Bruno Fernandes was not right in this World Cup. I don't care if the Manchester United fans will come up and see this video and hear these things that I'm saying. I don't care if you guys come with anything. You can come with the stats, come with who he performed against, all the times that I've watched him. Even with Manchester United. When I watched him at the time when Ronaldo was playing there in 2021 to 2022, I was unimpressed with Bruno. He will do like 10 things wrong and then do 2 things right. And then everyone is just like, wow, Bruno Fernandes. This is the most insane player we've ever seen. Like people will just overrate him. But either way, Ronaldo's legacy, it's set in stone. He was a legend for Real Madrid, legend for Manchester United, legend for Al Nassr. He was a legend for whatever team he played for, and he's gonna retire as one of the greatest of all time. One of the greatest goal scorers of all time. He's gonna get 1,000 goals. He's gonna go off into the sunset. But let's talk about another player, Jude Bellingham. This man has been insane this World Cup. He has been absolutely insane, and he's one of the best midfielders in the world. I don't want to hear anything. This man continues to perform by each passing match. Jude Bellingham, this guy in the future, I don't know what level he's going to be at. He's going to be above Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard. I can see it. Maybe he's already on the road to surpassing them. And then the last thing I want to talk about is Brazil have now been knocked out of the World Cup. And look at this image. It's Neymar, Karang, Rafinha and Vinny are comforting him in this moment. All 3 of them fantastic players. But then you look behind him, it's Endrick. And he's just looking from a distance. Now this picture to me, because I'm an Endrick fan, I think this picture can become cold in the next few years. Because I think Endrick is going to become a great Brazilian player. And he will get his opportunities in the future, become a great player in the future. What if Endrick wins the next World Cup? This picture will literally be one of the coldest pictures in the world. But either way, that is my thoughts. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section. I will be reading, will be responding. Smash like on the video if you agree with anything I said here, because it truly helps the channel, it helps me out. Subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. Peace out.